right, everyone, let's get right to it. This is the Week 13 update for the Family Beatdown League. This is our final week of the regular season. This is it. This is the only, this is the last time that we're playing in a kind of an all-skate. Playoff picture has changed. We'll get right to that, but let's do the Notre Dame USC update. Both teams lost last week. Tough game, tough weekend for all of us. Notre Dame dropped one to Louisville, number 22 ranked Louisville, and USC dropped it to, I think, number 9 ranked UCLA, and it was embarrassing, just a rough-ass loss. It was 38-20 was the final, but it wasn't even that close for the Trojans. Any rate, the game kicks off here on Saturday at 3:30 my time. So what time is that your time? And it'll be on Fox. I don't know if it'll be on Fox where you all live, but it'll be on Fox here. So 3:30 Pacific, 5:30 Central for those of you who don't like math. All right, so let's get right to it. Man, oh man, oh man. Alex blew past me, 154 to 120. I had no hope. I did leave 20 points on the bench with Crowell, but that wouldn't have helped. That would have given me 140. Alex was just too much. Knocked my ass out of the playoffs. Alex cements his number 2 ranking with a 9-3 record. Blood, Sweat, and Beer blew past Grandpa 160 to 56. The Rednecks at 9-3 now, still at number 1. Don, good for you, locking it up. 131 to 89, winners over Big Blue. Third down for what? Knocked me out of the playoffs with a 149 to 141 winner over Back That Pass Up. I get Back That Pass Up this week. Swamp Donkeys, 121 to 104 over Blue and Gold. Blue and Gold is just limping along there. But congratulations, Jake, on the gig there in chat. I'm happy for you, buddy. Congrats. And in our final game, People of Color continues on the hot with 163 to 99 winners over Paula's Man Snips, and that gives Ryan a 5-game winning streak. Very nice, but not to be outdone, Alex with his 6-game winning streak. Those booty eaters just eating that booty 6 times in a row. Any rate, here we go. I think that's why you named that team the Booty Eaters, because you know I'd have some fun. All right. Dawn sitting in first place, the Rednecks at 9-3, followed by John David Booty Eaters at 9-3, and then in our third position, People of Color at 8-4. Those are the only 3 teams that have locked up right now. So the other 3 spots are in play, and let's get right to it. Blood, Sweat, and Beer is 7-5. Number 4, Paula's Man Snips is 7-5 at number 5. Number 6. Jed, third down for what, at 7-5, and at me, number 7 at 6-6. So there's 4 teams that are vying for the final 3 spots. So it's we got to win these games. We got to win these games out, or I got to win these games out because I got to get to the playoffs. But it's not a foregone conclusion for Dani, for Tyson, for Jed, or myself. I don't think mathematically Back That Pass Up could get in. It doesn't look like. Maybe there's a... No, it doesn't look like it. Any rate, that's it. So let's take a look at next week. So I get Back That Pass Up. It's 138 to 140 in Rebecca's favor right now. Manning goes up against Kansas City. Matty Ryan against Arizona. Ashlon Jeffries against Detroit on Christmas, Turkey Day on Friday. Thursday against the Bears. And Vince Jackson against Cincinnati. I've got... I'm going to give the pick to... the thing is, Isaiah Crowell, too, he's expected to start against Buffalo. So if he does get the start, and he does have the kind of week that he had last week, then it should be a good win. For me, I'm going to give it to, smell this. Looking at Blood, Sweat, and Beer versus the Rednecks. Dawn's got nothing to lose in this game, and Dani has everything to gain. Dawn's already number 1 in the league, although maybe this might flip her to number 2 if Alex goes ahead and holds on. But still, you get that first round bye, Dawn. But Dani's fighting for her life at 7-5. Taking a look at Dani's lineup, Matty Stafford goes against Chicago. Not a bad one. Odell Beckham Jr., who's now considered the greatest catch in the history of the NFL, besides that one that the other giant guy caught off his head, which was then at the time the greatest catch, but now this one is the greatest catch. But that was a hell of a catch. Odell Beckham Jr. gets Jacksonville. Ty Hilton gets Washington. For the Rednecks, Drew Brees against Pittsburgh. Jordy Nelson against New England. That Green Bay-New England game is going to be hot, man. Those 2 teams, I saw the NFL power rankings. They're 1 and 2. New England's number 1 this week, and Green Bay's number 2 in the power rankings, so that's going to be a friggin' battle. up there in Foxborough. Larry Fitzgerald gets Atlanta. I'm going to go because I think, like I said before, Dani has got her back against the wall. I'm going to go for Dani with the win. Third down for what versus blue and gold? Jed is currently number 6 team in the playoffs and is fighting for his playoff life. It's 126 to 124 in favor of blue and gold. Cutler for Jake goes against Detroit. Who else has he got? DeMarco Murray against Philadelphia, again on a Turkey Day game. So Jake will get some nice points on Thursday. Taking a look at Jed, Tony Romo gets Philadelphia again on Thursday. Des Bryant again on Thursday. So it's going to have a lot of meaning for you guys on Thursday, as it turns out. And I've said the word Thursday like 17 times so far in this broadcast. And there's a $5 bill who can tell me how many times I said, shut up. Doug Martin goes against Cincinnati. I'm going to give the pick to Jake because I need some help here, brother. Knock your cousin out of there. All right. Swamp Donkeys versus John David Booty Eaters. It means nothing to either one of these teams, although with a win, Alex can finish the season with a 7-game win streak. And also, depending on how Don does, he may end up with the overall first seed. But still, it's 9-3 Alex against 3-9 Rick. For Rick, Aaron Rodgers against New England, Sam Smith Jr. against San Diego, Le'Veon Bell against New Orleans, some of the key matchups. Tom Brady goes at it for the Booty, as well as Marcus Colson and Randall Cobb. So that New England Green Bay game has a lot of meaning for Alex. I'm going to go for the upset. I'm going to think Swamp Donkeys, who has more points than wins, or more points than just about anybody in the league, but the fewest wins of just about any in the league. I think Rick's going to turn it on. And in our game of the week, it's the Snips versus Grandpa. Yeah, right now it's 119 to 27 in favor of Tyson. Grandpa, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna do a special training camp this summer when I come back, and we're gonna get all this shit squared away. I'm gonna give the pick to Paula's Man Snips, even though we'd love to see Tyson drop one. So us bottom dwellers there in the playoffs can have a little bit of light of day. Any rate, that's our matchup. Get your lineup set. You got a slew of games on Thursday, and then the New England and Green Bay game on Sunday, but then the rivalry, this coming Friday, that's Saturday at 5:30 your time. See ya. Have a good week. Happy Turkey Day. Go, 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 go.